So, what is it about traveling? Every time you explore a new place, is it about survival? Is it about finding peace? Is it about discovering yourself? Or is it about seeking answers for your imaginary world? For me, it's all. It's about searching inner satisfaction that nature offers me every time I travel. It's about finding stories in every corner of the mountains. It's about feeling power of nature that no one can control. It's about pushing your limits to reach your goal. It's about creating self-awareness. Traveling makes me calm every time. So let's travel to Tsho Rolpa with me. Tsho Rolpa, one of the biggest glacial lake in Nepal and one of the pristine destinations of Rolwaling Valley. Let's find out how it feels when you reach 4,800 meter altitude above sea level. Our journey started early in the morning, leaving hustling, bustling streets of Kathmandu. It was a great decision to start early to reach our first destination, Chhetri in Dolakha district. We stopped at Sarikot for lunch before continuing our journey to a place called Singati. After lunch, we continued our journey. It took us around 1.5 hours to reach Singati. It was a thrilling 9 to 10 hour ride through some of Nepal's most stunning landscapes. The roadways offer breathtaking views at every turn. At Singati, we got our tickets for the Gauri Shankar Conservation Area, costing ₹100 per person for Nepali citizens. The road up to Singati was pretty fine, but the road from Singati to Chhetri was entirely off-road, narrow, gravel and quite bumpy. Traveling on bus and looking from window seat can be really scary here. One of the major highlights of the ride was reaching Borle Jharna, a mesmerizing waterfall that took our breath away. We were very glad to experience riding through the waterfall.
Oi, बिस्तारै
By 3:30 p.m., we finally arrived in Chhetri. We were welcomed by a wonderful Athizunge waterfall near Chhetri. We parked our bikes and began our trek to Simigaun. Within 5 minutes of reaching Chhetri, we started our trek. We crossed Tama Koshi River and followed the trail to Simigaun. The trail from Chhetri to Simigaun is pretty uphill. It took us around 1.5 hours to reach Simigaun. The uphill was challenging but very rewarding. We concluded our first day at Itenary Hotel, filled with anticipation for the adventure ride. from Simigaun. We woke up early in the morning at 6:30 a.m. We got freshened up and we had our breakfast. Itenary Hotel offered us great comfortable stay. This was the best space around Simigaun. We left Simigaun at 7:15 a.m. because we needed to cover more distance on this day. Starting trek at early morning is always the best idea, as it allows to cover more distance with extra morning energy. After 2.5 hours, we reached a place called Surmuche. We had a cup of tea there. Again, we walked uphill through the jungle for 2 hours. In total 5 hours from Simigaun, we reached a place called Kalche. We had our lunch at Kalche. In 45 minutes from here, you can reach Dongang. There used to be hotels here in Dongang, but hotels in Dongang were completely washed away, although tents were set up for travelers to stay. On the second day, we trekked through the jungle. The trail runs alongside the Rolwaling River. The old trail was washed away by recent floods, and a new path was scraped out by cutting through bushes and trees, which extended our journey, requiring us to trek up and down through the jungle. Walking through new trail, walking through landslide, took us 4 hours to reach Thangding from Kalche. It was already 5 p.m. when we reached Thangding. We walked for 10 hours that day, and we ended our journey at Thangding. As usual, we started early in third day also. We stayed at Buddha Lodge in Thangding, which is the only one lodge in Thangding. Starting from this place, you can see beautiful Himalayan range and also through the trails up to Na Village. Towards bathing early in the morning. day, we had to reach Navillage, the last human settlement for this trek. It is almost 6 hours far away from here. The trail is very beautiful and scenic from here. You can see beautiful waterfalls and landscapes on the way. After a couple of hours, we reached a place called Ramding, the place above the tree lines. We were welcomed by a beautiful waterfall near this place. The waterfall was hidden inside the mountain. We reached Beding in 3 hours. We had our lunch in Beding. In Beding, you can get connected with a near one because you can find Nepal telecom network on your cell phones. In Beding, you can find old monasteries that are built on rocky mountains here. The trail above Beding is somehow flat. You can trek with less effort up to Navillage. You can enjoy the scenic trail here. After 3 hours, we reached Navillage. We stayed at Na Viewpoint Hotel that day. Hotel with very good hospitality.
होटलको ग्यालेरी राम्रो छ, मलाई मन पर्यो यो होटल पनि। ठ्याक्क भयो नि। यो चाहिँ ना भ्यू पोइन्ट भन्ने होटल हो, दामी छ। देउसिरे मुलुक संसार देउसिरे जानुई पर्ने देउसिरे पुग्नै पर्ने देउसिरे त्यसै कारण।
Fourth day was our final push for Tsho Rolpa and Dudhkunda Lake. While preparing in the dark, we saw awesome mountain views from Navillage. We enjoyed watching Chekigo, Tsho Buche and different mountains from here. We crossed Rolwaling River from Navillage and took a left turn from the main trail near a small beach after walking for half an hour. The main trail takes you up to Tsho Rolpa Lake and taking left turn takes you up to Dudhkunda Lake. Finding way to Dudhkunda Lake can be difficult, but but you can follow the stones marked with yellow and red color. It will anyhow take you to Dudhkunda Lake. Along the trail, you can see beautiful mountain range of Rolwaling. You can also see Yalungri mountain, and you can see the closer view of Tsho Himal, which is just nearby the trail. From Na Village, it took us 3 hours to reach Dudhkunda Lake. The lake is situated at 4,800 meter altitude above sea level. Dudhkunda Lake is mainly popular for pilgrimage. They visit Dudhkunda Lake for washing away their sins. They have a belief that taking bath in this lake washes away your sin. We spent some time in Dudhkunda Lake by taking photographs and seeing wonderful 360-degree Himalayan view. After seeing the beauty of Dudhkunda for half an hour, we followed the trail to Tsho Rolpa. Trail to Tsho Rolpa from Dudhkunda is very difficult. You have to cross glacier to reach Tsho Rolpa Lake. In this trail also, you have to follow the marking made on the way. In other seasons, the trail can be very risky here because you have to walk through big stones, landslide, glacier, and you have to cross the river. If it is ice in the trail, it will be very risky to cross this trail. In my opinion, it is easier to walk from Dudhkunda to Tsho Rolpa rather than hiking from Tsho Rolpa to Dudhkunda Lake. After 1 hour of time, we reached Tsho Rolpa Lake, situated at 4,580 meter altitude above the sea level. The milky lake was looking stunning. Tsho Rolpa is the largest glacial lake of Nepal, but it poses a significant risk. It threatens to burst anytime, endangering the lives and livestock of various villages along the Tama Koshi River. For mountaineers, this place is gateway for Sagarmatha region. The whole Rolwaling Valley is also known for mountaineers. Around 80 mountaineers of Beding village have already climbed Everest. This place is also popular for Tasilapsa Pass. From Tsho Rolpa, you can also do Tasilapsa Pass, the pass which is considered as most riskiest pass around the world. From here, you can reach Namche Bazar of Solukhumbu district. It takes around 3 to 4 days to cross the pass. We enjoyed being around Tsho Rolpa Lake. It was a great feeling to conquer this trek. Exploring this place had been on our wish list for many years. Finally, we did it this year. It's great to fulfill those long-term dreams. We completed one of the destinations of our wish list. We completed our adventure. So, what's your next adventure?